Well, looks like Chrome OS is going bye-bye. Yeah. And we're getting Google's coming out with or working on taking Android. Well, I knew they were going to do it eventually. Take Android and Chrome OS together to form another Linux operating system. But this time they're going to try to go up against Microsoft. But I want to talk to. Oh yes, and it's gonna call Aluminium. I thought it was called Aluminum, but they call it Aluminium OS. So that's Google Aluminium. Okay. And I asked Gemini about it. Oh my goodness, this computer's on the bed. Oh, wake up. I think I still have it here. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. All right. Let me see if I can find. Well, current Chrome OS book, which I have here. I have two of these. If we have the Plus, good for since this was gotten in 2024. It's good until 2034, 10 years. You still can use it after it stops working. So an aluminum OS hardware is similar to the 12th generation of Intel Antler Lake processor. If your device has these newer chips, sufficient RAM and storage, they will be eventually be migrated to the new OS. I don't know if mine will be upgraded to the new OS. I can't tell. Wow, this is expensive. They got this for this is $700. I don't know why. Holy cow! So in this you got an that's it. The Intel N305, eight cores, eight threads, 8 gig of RAM. Okay, I forget what the storage is. There's a way to get on here and see what you're dealing with. I thought this had an Intel wireless card. It's not, but the Acer has it that I have. So the Aluminium OS, it's called ALOS, design, Android base, the engine, aluminum. So they're taking the fundamental, unlike Chrome OS, they're starting to build it on Linux. Okay. So Chrome OS, which is built on the standard Linux distribution, the ALS uses Android stack as a primary foundation, but Android is Linux. Because when I used to do the Linux when I used to do the Android coding, Linux is there. So the whole thing is Linux. Native apps, running apps on the container. So it will look like Chrome OS interface. So Google wants to keep the Chrome OS experience. So it's Android replacing the current Chrome OS Linux base. Desktop style would be Chromebook PC. Native Android apps. Full Chrome browser. Full system AI. Gemini would be built into it. Oh boy, Gemini. I don't like how my phone turned to Gemini, but Gemini cannot run without my permission. I don't want it to run. I said, hey, I can't say it now. Oh, that's another thing. We'll talk about that. What happened to me? That's another video for that. I gotta leave it like that. But I'm just saying that's what's gonna be based on. So we're gonna have. You got a mouse for this now. Oh, where'd I put it? Got a Bluetooth mouse. Come on, wake up, wake up. Okay, you waked up. I did mention it in the last video. So it's gonna look like this. This is the interface. Well, besides the animals in the back, I thought it was pretty cool. So that's what it's gonna look like. It's gonna have Chrome OS. But what I want to talk to you about it. How are you using your computer? You go to your Windows computer. Okay, you got the desktop, right? But but most of the stuff you do, if you're just going on the internet, you're going through a browser, right? Right? You're using a browser. Unless you're going to do Word, Excel, you have the subscription. You know, what are you doing on your computer? You're running a business? Oh, what? Might go it again. Okay. Okay, excuse me there. Okay. So, how are you running the computer? How are you doing? Because people have to stop and think. Let me see something here. Yeah. So this is my desktop. Okay, we got this and another one. Okay. Okay, then what's the first thing you see? You see icons. You see, and you're gonna click. But you're gonna click on the browser, right? So I come here. I might select Chrome, and I select here. Boom. Chrome browser is just like that. That's the Chromebook is just like that. If they're gonna incorporate that, you can select the same thing, but then you have Android, and you can run Android apps on here. But I try to, okay, for instance, if I go on the Chromebook right now and I want to run, okay, what is the one I run into? The other one has it, but this one is more user friendly. What can I show? Okay, this is SD Made. I use SD Made to clean. Okay, I'm not promoting it. I'm just saying this is what I use to clean. It tells me here, did you want portrait or landscape? The choices are resizable. So if you click on landscape, it'll look like that. It'll look more than a traditional desktop. Because the way I see Android and Linux, the way it works, you know, yeah, because people like Linux, they can just go in there, type the binary code like DOS and everything, and or PowerShell, you have that on the Windows too. You can play around with that. You just go in there, SD, mount the drive, and take out the drive. Install your apps and something. A lot of people, they don't want the hassle of that. They just want to go in there, click on it, boom, that's what you want. So they're gonna have to make it just like that for Android. I don't know. Good luck to that. I know they tried before. So I use this. Oh yeah, I can do my finger scan. Okay. It did it quick, very fast. I scan so fast, faster than Windows. This thing, it's fast. Okay, so we're gonna clean, confirm. Boom, it's done. Everything's cleaned. It's just as fast. The clean. The drive. That's how fast. It's quick. You get an internet. It's quick. Everything's quick. This one likes to use my mobile instead of the fiber. It is set to run at 160 hertz. Okay. There's a way to go in and see the settings. Okay. Since it'll go through Chrome, and there's a command. And you'll see everything, and you can see what you got, and it's written in Linux too, so you have to know Linux and know what's on this device, because I don't know. Now you might say, why don't you put CPU Z? Yeah, that will just tell you how the system is working. I don't know if I have that on here. Let me see. I don't think so. I don't even know if that's still around anymore. So you can look for the Play Store. CPU Z. Seems still around. Okay. This does not look like it. You got to be careful. When you search for things, I don't know why Google doesn't fix this. There's two of the same app. We're going to see who makes it, and they copycat. Okay, now here, this is the native Z. So we're going to hit install. Download quick. And that's on T-Mobile. That was fast, huh? It's ready to run. Open. Same thing. It's asking me if I want portrait or landscape. So let's go. Or retirable. Okay. Here's landscape. So it tells you the CPU cores. Not as fancy as you would think. Device, Google, manufacturer, Google, and board, size of the screen, screen resolution, this is 4K, internal storage, how much is free? Internal storage, I guess it's like 100, and it's 128. It says a 6 gig of RAM is free, 6.9 gig of RAM. Let's see, system, nothing. Battery, nothing. Thermal, nope. Did it crash? Okay. That's crazy. It crashed. All right. I don't like the interface. It looks so plain. Bland. What's this? I don't want to go on meeting here. That's why I don't have it installed. It's very bland. Let's see. Right click on that. Can I right click on that? It launched again. I can use my finger. Okay. So I can click on it. I can open, pin to shelf, uninstall. So we got uninstall, uninstall, uninstall. And I can run this like this. The only thing when you run it like a tablet, you got the keys in the back. It would be nice if they covered them up and you could really run it. Like a tablet, you can run it and automatically reverts. Oh, this is, oh, I don't have it here. I don't know where I put it. There's a special adapter. These use, it's over there. Special adapter. Say you want to hook up to your 4K TV, run a remote control. You need a special adapter for this. So that's how your Chromebook, your Android is going to look like, but based on Android. And they tried this once before, and nobody wanted to bought it. They had a desktop version, and nobody went and got it. They tried it on a tablet. It was all right for a while. I don't know how they're gonna pass it. And if I can't upgrade this to that operating system, that's gonna be a real letdown. I use this to do things. The Mac and this is exactly the same thing. The Mac is over here in the corner. And here we go now. This again, this computer is out. We're on. Oh, we got messages. Messages on the tech channel. Oh, wow. Let's see. I think I already opened them up already. So, are you gonna go run out and get Aluminium? A lot of you use Linux. It's not the same thing. Linux is okay. You gotta know Linux. Okay, you gotta know how to use it, how to install. It's similar to the Windows. And I mean similar to Apple. Apple's based on Linux. No, sorry, not based on Linux. Apple's based on Unix. Okay, okay. All right. So, and when you install an app, you have to throw it into like a. Give me you. Yeah. Say hello. You gonna say hello? Don't be rude. His name is Liam. He's a tuxedo cat. He is heavy. But anyway, what I'm saying is the way you install apps on the Mac, you have to go into it's like a software bucket, that expands and install it that way. Removing is easy. You just click on it and everything shakes, and then you want it to remove it. Yeah. Well, that's for people who do not want to tinker, who don't want to get their hands dirty. They don't want to become mechanics. They just want something that works, and that's all they care about. They don't want. I'm telling you, that's the ecosystem of that. Windows, we like to tinker. We like to improve on it. But it's getting hard to improve on it. So let's ask you this: which operating system boots faster? Is it Mac OS? Is it Linux? Android OS? Windows OS? Huh? A lot of choices, huh? The correct answer would be Chrome OS boots fast. Chrome OS the browser is better on its own platform, since the whole thing is based, the whole operating system is based on the browser anyway. Well, you have desktop apps. You can, they're on the bottom there. I don't use it like that. I was having problem with the DNS and stuff like that, but that's something else to talk about on the Wi-Fi here. So this is just basically talking about Aluminium. Since next, oh shit, got that wrong thing there again. Wait a minute, I thought. Oh, that is so confusing. Let me, oh, the next Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude. Oh, we're using the phone. And I have the phone here. It's not terrible. I should have it. What I was going to do is we can ask Meta, but there's not much information on there. All we know is going to have native Android apps, full Chrome browser. It's going to be Gemini controlled. Woo! Gemini. I don't know. I have to tell you what I'm doing, but I want to talk about this because this is interesting to talk about. So you didn't answer my question. What do you think is faster? So Chrome OS is faster. Windows is slower, even though you could fix it so it'd be super duper fast, and you wouldn't tell the difference. But a lot of people I've been reading all over the place have so much problem with it. Do I have problems with the Chrome OS? Well, there was a DNS problem, domain name system with T-Mobile, but I fixed that. I haven't seen it again.
617.
No, you see, she talks. Yeah, it does. You can play games on this, but you can't slide load anything on here. Slide loading is you put software on a stick and you stick it in here. This has a Type-C port for charging, volume control, a larger Type 3, and then a Type-C and a phone jack, an earphone jack. That's it. That's all it has. There's nothing else on there. And 2 stereo speakers. That's it. No thrills. And it's touchscreen. That's it. Boom. So here comes an Aluminium. Let's see how they pull that one off. Because last time they pulled off Android with Linux and Chrome, it didn't work out well. I don't know. But let's see if they make it work. And how long do you have in that? 10 years before they drop it? I don't know. It's something to think about. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. All the videos like this, thumbs up. Yeah, this is my work area. Yeah, desk. I'm going to put something here because we have studio gear, and I need to put the studio mixer back up in its speakers so I can make music. You know, like that. Make it all the time. Okay, one more video. And that video should cover things I couldn't cover in this video. All right. Take care. See you next time.